There. You're obsessed with that dog. Man, dogs are truly the best. Musashi's the #1 cutest dog in the world. Didn't you say the same thing to Mary the other day? Mary's also the #1 cutest. That makes Musashi second in the world then. No, it doesn't. Who decided that there could only be one #1? Huh? There's only one #1. That's why it's #1. Well then, Nana, are you saying that Mary is cuter than Musashi? No, that's not what I meant, but... No, that was my bad. My name is Nanomiya. Everyone calls me by my nickname, Nana. The guy next to me is Kamisaki. We took the first half of his name, Kami, and we gave him that nickname within our group. Kami and I have been friends since middle school. We're 28 years old now, so I guess that means we've been hanging out for over 15 years. Time sure does fly by. This dog is Musashi. Kami was the first person to find him, and he named him Musashi. Apparently, the reason for the name was because he had a sharp face, and he looked exactly like Musashi Miyamoto. His breed is most likely a Chihuahua. I say most likely, because we recently rescued him when we found him laid out in the street, so we don't know for sure what breed of dog he is. Right now, we're having them run a DNA test overseas. What? A Christmas song? Isn't it the middle of summer right now? Yeah, because just by listening to the song, everyone gets excited, right? But then, isn't it dumb that it only plays during the winter? When it's a song that makes everyone happy? What? No, I don't really understand that logic. But also, since I don't have a girlfriend, it actually makes me depressed instead. Yeah, I don't have a girlfriend either. Why would you remind me of something so sad? Maybe I'll change it to a New Year's song. You're making it my fault? But also, what is that music? Oh, that's my ringtone. Then hurry up and answer it! That's a good point. And so, with Musashi attacking him with his little body, Kami answered the phone. Kami is a strange one, isn't he? Assalamu alaikum! What? I wasn't trying to eavesdrop on Kami's phone conversation, but he just suddenly started speaking in a foreign language, so I couldn't help but listen. Of course, I had no idea what they were talking about. Atamana la yaman jamilan. So anyway, were we talking about Christmas? No. You're no longer Mr. Kami, you're Mr. Ganesh with that. Oh, I'm impressed you knew. Recently, I've become good friends with the Oil King. Well, the Oil King is his nickname. Nickname? Apparently, there's no actual Oil King in this day and age. I guess similar to the samurai in Japan, but I don't really know the details. But he said that his family is royalty on the level of an Oil King. How did you become friends with royalty? They were visiting Japan on vacation, and I just happened to meet them at a club. But isn't it strange for royalty to just casually be at a pub? What do you mean? It's not good to discriminate, Nana. I'm not discriminating, but whatever. And then I was sitting next to them, so when I spoke to them, we became friends. So you started it, but also, how many languages can you speak, Kami? Who knows? I don't really know much about languages, but it seems like they understand, so I guess it's fine. If you think about it, you could speak Japanese before you knew it, right? I see. I was the one that was wrong for asking. Well, the only thing is, I just can't seem to understand Musashi's words, though. Oh, anyway, that's that. And I'm gonna go now. Going to go? But where? To where the Oil King is. He just asked if I want to play Uno and invited me. He's still in Japan? No, he already went back to his country. What? Whatever. Be careful. Yup, see you soon too, Musashi. As he said that, Kami left the park. As usual, he's such an interesting guy. Let's go home too, shall we? Musashi and I also left the park, and we headed straight home. Right as we got to the front door, we ran into the next door neighbor, who just happened to come out of their house at that time. Hello.
Oh my. Hello. Are you about to start cleaning?
What?
Oh dear, I'm sorry. I thought that was a mop you were hiding. I guess it was a dog.
Miss Nakagawa just moved in next door 3 days ago. Apparently, she has a husband, but perhaps our timing hasn't matched up because I haven't seen him yet.
But even then, its fur is so messy. Why don't you look at our baby? She's very beautiful and her fur is perfectly aligned, isn't it? Isn't that right, Lily?
Miss Nakagawa was holding a chihuahua with a bright white coat. Yes, that's a very cute dog. My Musashi was just rescued recently, so I haven't been able to take him for a trim. I thought I should wait until he got used to the house first, so I was giving it some time.
Oh, geez, it's a rescue dog? He's a stray mutt from the streets.
What's wrong with mutts? All dogs are very cute, aren't they?
I bet you must be so proud of yourself that you adopted a rescue dog, don't you? Or maybe you picked it up because you couldn't buy one?
Excuse me?
Don't you know that chihuahuas like mine are luxury?
I'm sure everyone has their own thoughts about welcoming a dog from a pet shop or adopting one that's been rescued, but even still, what she was saying was pretty terrible.
Well, of course, you're living in such an average house like this. Of course you can't buy one. You need to have enough money to be able to build a 3-story house like us. Oh my, how scary. You haven't been able to train it yet?
I got too tired of having a conversation with her, so I didn't reply, and silently went into my house. What is that old lady's problem? It's almost impressive how she can act that arrogant to her next-door neighbor so soon after moving in. I'm sure that must feel good for her, but... Musashi, I'm sorry. Oh, I know! Why don't we take you for a trim tomorrow? Now that you seem like you've gotten comfortable with this house and me, I'm going to let Kami know just in case, too. The next day, when I woke up, Kami was already at my house. He is Musashi after all. We should give him a samurai haircut. Why are you here? What do you mean, why? Because I'm also Musashi's owner, that's why. That's not what I mean. I thought you were overseas. I just got back, because I wasn't going to miss Musashi's first trim after all. There's no way I wasn't gonna go with you. How long were you over there for? 1 hour. I won 10 times in a row in Uno, and then I ran away on my winning streak. I see. If I say any more, I'm only going to lose. I got everything ready, and we headed to the pet salon. Hey Nana! Musashi Miyamoto didn't have a samurai cut. I found out from Professor Google. Now that you mention it, I feel like it was more of a ponytail than a samurai cut. Are you serious? I thought a samurai cut would be really cool. No, it's not cool. And besides, I don't think it'd be possible anyway. Oh, well then, how about a regent style? I don't think that's possible either. Are you serious? Then what can we do? The ones that you're suggesting are too specific. As we were having this conversation and waiting for our turn, a woman who reeked of perfume came into the salon. Whoa! Yuck! Who would come to a pet salon with this much terrible perfume on? Hey, Kami! She can hear you!
Can we get her trimmed now? Do you have a reservation? No, I don't, but you seem to be bored, so... I'm very sorry, but we do require reservations. Oh, is that so? Well then, I'll make a reservation for 5 minutes from now. There are already reservations made by other customers. If you'd like to come today, we have an opening at 3 p.m. Excuse me? There's no way we can wait that long. I have money, you know. I'm afraid that isn't an issue about money.
Wow, what is with that person? Oh, that's the woman who recently moved in. No way, are you serious? Who let her into this town? What generation are you living in?
Oh, you from yesterday.
Hello?
You need to trade with me.
Huh?
If I use your reservation slot, then there's no problem, right? It simply makes sense for my baby to be getting a trim over a dog like that.
Hey, old lady! You smell bad, so can you get out?
Excuse me?
Like I said, your perfume reeks! Oh, and your body odor too! It's seriously the worst!
What is his problem?
Hey, if you yell like that, you're going to scare the dogs! Oh, you're right. My bad.
You need to give me your slot now!
Sure. However, only if you promise to double the cost of the trim.
Huh, that's easy. If anything, I can pay 10 times the amount if you want, since I am rich after all.
Excuse me, miss. Apparently, that's the case. Well then, we'll come back at 3 p.m.
But...
Okay, we're fine with that.
I understand. Thank you very much. Looks like you're a pretty obedient boy.
Hey, Nana! It's fine. And so, Kami and Musashi and I walked out of the pet salon. Hey, what the hell? That old lady, she's seriously irritating. Are you sure we should have done as she wanted? It's not good, but she's going to pay 10 times the price, right? That way, the pet salon can benefit too. And plus, Musashi will still get his trim at 3 p.m. today. It's just that the time got extended. Yeah, but still, what are you going to do if Musashi's hair gets super long in those few hours? I'm sure that won't happen. I'm sorry, Musashi. If that happens, let's go for that Guinness World Record. You'll definitely get it for the dog whose hair grows the fastest in the world. What does that even mean? And why does Musashi seem excited about it? Oh, I know! Musashi, I'm gonna buy you some clothes. Isn't that big pet shop not far from here? That's true. Musashi doesn't have any clothes yet. Yeah, let's do that. From the salon, we headed straight to the nearby pet shop. Whoa, there are so many interesting clothes here. How about this one? The checkered pattern is really cute. You don't get it, Nana. If this is for Musashi, of course it needs to be a kimono. Oh, they even have a samurai cut hat. He's going to look more like a magistrate than Musashi Miyamoto. Well, the details aren't that important. It's all about the vibe. Still, I really don't know which one to choose. We got so caught up in choosing clothes and toys for Musashi that by the time we realized it, it had been over an hour in the pet shop. I seriously can't choose. They're all too cute. I know, right? But if we buy them all, then our budget would be a little bit tight.
Oh my. You two, what are you going to do looking at those clothes? I don't recall you having a dog that would look good in them.
That was fast.
Yes, my baby gets a trim once a week, so it doesn't take that much time.
Once a week? Then you didn't need to insist on going today.
No, if it gets delayed even by 1 day, then it affects her beauty.
More
importantly, it looks like you can't decide, even though you don't even have a basket.
Why does that matter?
Poor people can't buy it, huh? I don't even have to look at the price tag and I can still buy them.
Is that all?
Excuse me?
I'm asking if you only have 10 outfits.
That's much better than you, who can't even buy one.
Listen, lady, we are... Kami, calm down. The other dogs in here will get startled. Sorry for raising my voice.
So you just know how to bark, huh? Well, once I don't need them anymore, I'll give you Lily's hand-me-downs.
Laughing in a high-pitched voice, Miss Nakagawa walked away from us. She seriously gets on my nerves. I feel bad for that chihuahua. Yeah, I know. Oh, that reminds me. Didn't a cafe open up nearby that pets are allowed in? Yeah, let's take a rest there, and then we can head back to the salon for his trim. Well then, I'll go and pay for these. It's my treat today. Thanks, man. After that, we completely forgot about Miss Nakagawa, and we had a fun rest of the day. Alright, today is the unveiling of the newly handsome Musashi. Let's show him off to all the people of the world! That's such a dramatic way to say it. After getting a fresh trim, Musashi seemed refreshed, and he was going on his walks outside with even more energy than before. Speaking of, the results of the DNA test. That was yesterday, right? Oh yeah! I got an email last night. But we were right. He is a Chihuahua Poodle mix. Well, if you trace back further, apparently, some other breeds are mixed in too. But, I see. Well, no matter what breed he is Musashi anyway. That's true. The reason why we ran a DNA test on Musashi was, of course, because we were genuinely curious what kind of dog he was, but also because it would be easier to grasp his traits and needs better by knowing his breed. Alright, Musashi, look you at this camera. That's right, you look cute.
Ew. That dog! What is it?
We ran into Miss Nakagawa once again, walking her dog. Yeah, I feel like I can hear the voices saying, "You run into Miss Nakagawa a lot!" But during the summer, because the sun is so hot, a lot of people walk their dogs in the early morning or the evenings to avoid the hot cement. So we run into a lot of other dogs other than Miss Nakagawa in the neighborhood. Oh, Miss Nakagawa, hello. Usually, Kami looks like he's going to bite her at any moment, but today, he was quiet. Maybe he's tired of talking to her altogether. You ran into Musashi yesterday too.
Huh? That mop?
What do you mean mop? Well, yeah, that's him.
What? He was a Chihuahua Poodle mix? You should have said so sooner.
Sure.
He said he's a rescue dog, right? That's alright. I can adopt him for you.
What?
Because Chihuahua Poodles are popular right now, aren't they?
Well, it's true they're popular, but you don't need to adopt him.
Well, then let's trade. I'll give you my dog.
Excuse me? Do you understand what you're saying?
What? It's a trade. You were the one that said all dogs are cute. In that case, you have no problem with the Chihuahua, right?
No, but she's your family.
But I want a Chihuahua poodle now. The photos will be better too.
What? Anyway, there's no way I'm going to hand him to someone who thinks like that.
Whatever, just hand him over.
Miss Nakagawa tried to snatch Musashi's leash out of my hand.
Ruff, ruff!
Oh shoot, I was still streaming. Oh no! Why do you sound so sarcastic? But wait, you were live streaming? Sure was. That was Musashi's first walk with his new cut, so I wanted to show his fans immediately. You should have said that before! Well, no. The old lady came barging in out of nowhere, so... Kami turned the camera of his cell phone to Miss Nakagawa and zoomed in. By the way, this is the old lady's face. Oh wow, look at those wrinkles and pores. This is awful.
Hey, what are you doing?
24 hours of being stuck with this perfume-reeking old lady. Actually, if I was with you for 24 hours, I think I would throw up. Anyway, the whole world is watching this now. Did you know that Kami is a YouTuber?
I bet you're not popular at all anyway.
Too bad for you. I'm actually popular around the world. There are 100,000 people watching this live stream right now.
100? You're just bluffing, aren't you?
That's the thing. He's not. Look, this is Kami's channel page. By the way, this is the video from yesterday's pet shop shopping spree.
Huh? How can you buy this much?
But this is after we got rid of a lot, you know? Everything at the shop was so cute. I wanted to buy everything, but that was too much over budget. So that's why I had to leave it at this. That's right. The clothes and toys and food, I think we passed over 100 points.
Oh yeah? Well, you don't seem like you would be able to buy it. You're just living in that average house after all.
Oh, that's not my house. That's Musashi's house. That's the dog house.
Dog house?
That's right. We rescue dogs. A group of us built a house just for the dogs, and we take turns in shifts by sleeping there and taking care of the rescue dogs.
That was a house just for the dogs?
Yeah. And by the way, that pet salon and the pet shop, I own both of those. The reason why I didn't have a basket at the pet shop is because I was going to have them ship them to me from the back, because if we put that many items through the cash register, it would have affected the other customers. Oh, and by the way, the cafe that opened recently that allows pets, that's also my place. So if you'd like, please, go and try it.
Excuse me?
I'm actually a CEO. By the way, Nana has developed a number of businesses in different industries. He's a super CEO. Oh, and the 10 times amount you spent at the pet salon yesterday, we donated all of that. So don't worry. But also, I'm still live streaming. Did you forget?
You need to delete that immediately!
I'm happy to delete it, but it was a live stream. So it's going to be left in everybody's memory. Oh, a phone call. Hello? I'm so sorry! What? What's the matter so suddenly? I was watching Mr. Kami's live stream, and then I saw my wife there and... What? I put my phone on speaker so that the two of them could hear it as well. I'm truly so very sorry. I will be having a harsh word with my wife.
Honey!
You! How dare you say such a rude thing to the CEO! And your attitude towards our pet!
What? But a Chihuahua poodle is better!
I have been tolerating it for many years now, but I've had enough of this attitude. We're getting a divorce!
Hey, wait, honey!
And I'll be taking Lily! Anyway, hurry up and come home now! Sir, I'm terribly sorry about all this! Don't worry about it, Mr. Nakagawa. You've been working very hard for us. We have nothing against you, so please, don't worry. Thank you very much! Well then, if you'll excuse me. Wow, this is like a war zone. It's an afternoon drama. Well, it's the evening already now, so I guess an evening drama? I didn't realize that you were our Mr. Nakagawa's wife. Anyway, you should probably go home soon, don't you think?
You should know that this is all your fault!
Yeah. Wow, she is such a sore loser. Is this what they call the losing puppy? But also, you purposely didn't stop your live stream from the beginning, didn't you? Yeah, because it smelled like it was going to be interesting contact. My sense of smell is as good as a dog's. Oh, I know! Musashi, let's have a battle. Who has a better sense of smell? But how? You're going to hide some food, and it's a game to see if you can find it faster. Yeah, it will definitely go viral as the next video. Sure. Oh, that reminds me. Isn't it my turn from today to stay at the doghouse? Yeah, I'm sorry. I have to go overseas for a while. Oh, is it for Uno? No, it's not. I'm going for a meeting about a new business. I see. If it was Uno, I was going to teach you the way to absolutely win. I guess I'll just play Uno with Musashi and the others. You can't play Uno with a dog!
Ruff, ruff.
See? Musashi's getting mad and saying he can't play? What? Now I feel kinda bad. A few days later, when I got back from my business trip overseas, Kami was with Musashi and Mary and the other rescue dogs, playing Uno with them. Well, Kami was playing 4 hands by himself, but Musashi and co were calmly watching Kami as he played. Honestly, sometimes I wonder who's taking care of who.